Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! And it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Still goalless at the moment. That has been slung wide. Owen. Owen running with the ball. Steep. And Owen! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Sao Paulo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Scholes. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Owen.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Driving forward. And it's Scholes. It's a searching pass. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Owen. Sao Paulo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Saliba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Serginho. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Serginho. And this is Neymar. Out towards the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and
this is the real chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Good chance here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He can run onto that. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Saliba. Here's Rodri. Conte. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Owen. Looking for the run. Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. No way through. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vieira with the clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost an hour gone. And it's Neymar. Now that's a lovely exchange. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sao Paulo goes... Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And here's Scholes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Camisa 8. Camisa
And that's been
14.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Para a entrada
Little
dele.
pass back.
Camisa 23. Camisa 20. Camisa 24.
Stood up well to him there.
Substituição.
Conte. And this is Del Piero. And the counter is on. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vieri. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Khan. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 27, camisa 2. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 15. Substituição em andamento.
Schneider goes short. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, cracking. Decent chance! He's got away with one there. Bellingham is there and he can pick it up. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Torres. And it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Fernando Torres. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. Batistuta! Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar goes steaming forward. Throw it.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the...
And Del Piero!
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking tidy in possession here. Chance, surely! Goal! Sao Paulo!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Saliba gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Scholes. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Owen. Threads one in. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? Goal! Sao Paulo! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's intervened well there. Serginho, and he cuts out the supply. 30 minutes gone. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some really good ball movement. Scholes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Scholes with the short one. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Batistuta. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. Vieri. Big chance, corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Neymar. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And Iniesta. Neymar.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's a lovely exchange. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. And this is Del Piero. He's found a way through. Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Del Piero, and this is Neymar. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Vieri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception, well timed. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kante with the slide tackle there. Vieira cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Neymar. Baresi proves too strong. Iniesta. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero. Oh, just skips past his man. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Owen! And it's Vieira. Owen! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Vieri. And this is Del Piero. He could be in here. He's having a shot! It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 7, Neymar. Camisa 8, camisa
Now it's Messi.
14,
Gets a good foot in there.
Camisa 27.
Mbappe. Now it's Hazard.
Para a entrada de camisa 23.
And that has left him in a heap. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. No, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Teremos uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Schneider! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Schneider goes short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. They're taking a moment to consider their options. He's on it, can he get away?
Sao Paulo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Del Piero. Saliba. A probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Here's a chance! It is a very, very good save. Now that's well seen too. And this is Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Real chance!
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi, Conte, Neymar did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's in a great position here, lovely, now takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way, decent chance!
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear.
That is some save from Khan!
And this is Hazard, and he's in on goal. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well measured. And the shot's on here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball, and he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Some really good ball movement. Scholes. Vieri, looking to play him in. Lovely pass.
Face to face with the king.
He's having a shot!
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Neymar, and it's Hazard. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through, and that's really well manoeuvred. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Taken back almost at once. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a great ball here. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good move.
And the first half is done. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Del Piero. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Costa Curta goes sliding in. Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His team...
He's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Serginho. Neymar. Dink through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Thuram. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Him and Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. Oh, this is a great position. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And this is Del Piero.
Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Chance for a shot!
And he thumps it clear.
Neymar! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for a runner. Floated through.
And this is Vieira.
Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Vieri was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 7, Neymar. Camisa 27, camisa 2.
They've played it short.
Camisa 8.
And that has left him in a heap. It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 23, camisa 10, camisa 15, camisa 11. Teremos uma substituição.
Scholes goes short. Thuram does well to get it back.
Sweat. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. That could spell trouble. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Quality ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Scholes. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Mbappe. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.